Okay, I'm super anxious. I got the Karma replaced, rebuilt. A little purchase on eBay. Oh, it doesn't look so good. Some people might not like this drone. I love this drone. I love my Mavic Air, but I love this drone. Let's go give it a test flight. Make sure it works. And it might look good, but does it fly? QT. Hi, QT. Call her QT because that's the store we picked her up from. Not because she's cute. Even though she's cute. Some people complain the startup process for the Karma takes forever. I don't know, by the time I get it, my DJI Mavic all put together and set up, it's not much different. So this is the first run of the new setup. Oh, we gotta calibrate the compass. We gotta rotate it this way first.
Step 1 is finished. Calibration is complete.
Try not to fly this sucker without GPS, boy. It's squirrely. Did it in California in the city, and it got sketchy quick. And I didn't mean to. I mean, it lost GPS. So what can you do when you're flying and you lose it? Sometimes it'll hiccup like this. So jump out, jump back in.
Ready to fly.
So.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, baby. Yeah, it looks like a monster compared to my other one. Let's shoot it out over the eyes, and I gotta remember there's no sensors on this sucker. I gotta build up the trust levels again. Oh, it's a little slow to stop. Yeah, it's totally different than flying my Mav. Well,
Ready to fly.
she flies. Guess we succeeded, eBay. Alright, let's see if eBay came through for me. Let's see if I can get my Karma back in action. Alright. Let's catch or see my episode where I crashed it at the dunes. May have been a little bit windy for it. So yeah, why do I actually love this guy so much? Well, for one, you get GoPro footage, top quality camera. Very smooth cinematic stuff. This does cable cam mode. My Mavic, they used to call it waypoints. The Mavic Air doesn't have waypoints. And it's cool when you preset what you want the drone to do and click play and it follows that path. And while it's following that path, I can change the orientation of the drone to get the shot. So, you know, if I'm at the lake videoing the guys jumping, doing the lake jump, I can plan a path that'll sweep and follow them, and I can do it from the side and try and keep them in frame. So it gives me one axis not to worry about, one plane not to worry about. So I really love the GoPro for that. If the Mavic Air had it, I guess I wouldn't need it so much. I still like the cinematic, the video quality. Man, I haven't flown it for so long, it was freaky. I'm still kind of tripping that I've totally got to get used to it again. This does have the follow me mode, follows the remote. I like that because we've gone out and tried the Mavic Air on the trail and there's too many trees, bushes, it just loses me. Nothing more frustrating than, you know, have to turn around and go back. And this one is what's really cool with Follow Me is that I'm going. So if I plan on going this way, let's say I orient the drone over here, it's going to follow that direction. And if I start coming at it, it's going to be in front of me. If I start going away from it, it'll be behind me. But it tries to keep that orientation to the remote, which is pretty actually dope if you plan it out right, to have the aspect of having it changing perspectives instead of a literal just follow the whole time. The Mavic Air is kind of cool because as you're coming at it, when it's active tracking, you'll be in frame, and if you're coming at it, it might start to move away and come around, but again, it falls behind you. And I like how I can actually place this in a certain location and know that that's where the orientation is going to keep. It has to fly higher than it should. That's because it has no sensors, but still gets pretty dope footage. I mean, check some of this out. Have a place. I think I'll be double wielding. I'll take this guy, I'll take the Mavic Air to most shots when I'm gonna go shoot. Make sure I have a backup drone just in case. Never thought I'd have a backup drone, but it is part of the addiction. It sucks when you go out and play and you come home with no footage because you crashed your drone, or at least not the footage you want, because I've got how many other GoPros. I always come home with some footage, but not the footage I want. So the lake's gonna be dope. I think the active track's gonna be killer at the lake this year. Gonna totally play with some things there, have some fun with it. Anyway, I thought I'd throw together a little quick vid about how I recovered off eBay, 300 bucks. Got the remote, the body, and the gimbal. The gimbal's what I needed, but I mean, I did break my landing gear on my other Karma. It took a beating. So it's nice to have everything back in check. I mean, look at it, it's so pretty. So we're back at it. You know, I thought about posting some things about, you know, areas I was gonna go ride in, and if people were in the area to look for me. And you know, I do some drone footage of them, because that's the thing is, I can't get all the shots, but I need people that can ride and do things so that I can get the shots of them. So I'm trying to figure out how to make that happen, whether it be people direct message me or somehow we'll work it out, so that you know, we can try and set up some shoots, go out and get some footage of you guys doing some cool stuff. You know, I'll post it, I'll let you have it, you can post it, do some edits. It might be a pretty cool collaboration to work with some locals that way. And you know, I just got to work it out with family time. That's my biggest thing. Make sure I fit in family time. Can't cut out too much. I am trying to plan another dune trip soon. Fit another one in for the season. I'm lucky if I get 2. So this year I might get lucky. Nothing like getting lucky. Anyway, we've got some things moving there. Got a sad deal. A funeral to potentially travel for this weekend or next. So we'll work out the details there. And yeah, we'll be back at it. So again, subscribe, follow. This isn't necessarily a business episode. I'll be back to that. I think the next episode we'll talk about licensing. Because I've licensed 2 products, I'm on to a 3rd. Licensing's pretty dope. So, you know, at any given time, I'm moving 5 to 10 different products that I'm researching and developing and trying to test. And it's impossible unless you're super rich to try and do them all. And maybe all of them shouldn't be done, because again, I'm trying to save money, do it the right path, not just throw money at it and see if it hits. Being smart about it, proving it out, making sure there's a market for it, and how much money to put at, you know, to throw at it. In most situations, licensing totally makes sense. So the next episode, licensing. I'll show you some of the cool things I've done there, and not big money makers. They pay for, you know, the hobbies, the screwing around, and it's nice to have some extra cash there. Those guys end up being people in my book that I can hit them up for other ideas and see what they think, and maybe get other products out there. Because the perk to a license is I get a little money from their sales. I can actually sell the product So, you know, it's something I want to use and I want to sell. I just didn't want to back it with the funds and do the marketing and distribution for that product in a specific channel. See, this is turning into a business episode already. So license is awesome. License it, get a little money. It can be quarterly, it can be yearly, whatever. There's different things that we'll cover. But I can get the product from them at cost or whatever I work out and negotiate, so that I can turn around and sell it from my website and try and, you know, keep the dream alive and support the habits, which is not too bad. I won't get rich overnight, but it'll support the habits, and slowly I'll build my resume and we'll get more out there. You know, at least I'm having some fun doing it. So look out for that next video. It'll be coming soon. I try not to have too big of a gap. Comments, questions below, hit me up. If you want some shooting, you know, direct message me. Maybe we can hook up. Late.